Hey, what the hell's going on, you guys? It is Stupid Player NegativeAE, and welcome back to Hollow Knight. Yes, back, because it's been over a year since the last episode of this. What I'll do, if you haven't seen the other episodes, is I'm going to make a playlist, a Hollow Knight playlist when this video goes up, and you can go watch all the episodes there. We had originally shelved this, and the reason why is because the amount of time that it would take me to figure out where to go was kind of insane in this game. That, and on top of me dying when I actually would get to the places that I would get to, would take a lot of time. So I ended up playing this for a lot longer than the episode times were. I would have to like cut it down to like 15-20 minutes. Because like even this gameplay right here, I played for about like an hour, and I say played because this is post commentary. I am commentating over my past gameplay. I think this will do two things. It'll one make it easier to just kind of play and not have to worry about talking, and just kind of worry about where I need to go, enemies I need to fight, and just have complete concentration in the game. And then on top of that, it also allows me to be more talkative during the gameplay, so I can keep talking and kind of explain what's going through my head, because I can't do it really in the moment, but after the fact, I'm really good at being like, oh yeah, this is what I was doing here. So this is kind of the best of both worlds situation. So I've looked at the video and I've kind of cut it up where I think I spend a little bit too much time, so that way you don't have to watch me like travel from place to place. But it's interesting. This game looks beautiful. Thank you to Mello, by the way, Mello DRXM. He's on stream sometimes. You'll see him in the Discord a lot. He's a good buddy, and he always wanted to see Hollow Knight on the channel, or see me finish Hollow Knight on the channel, so maybe we do that today, or not today, but you know, maybe we do that. Being a little ambitious if I'm gonna finish the whole game today. So I did watch all of the previous videos of this, so I'm all caught up on like the story and stuff again, because I had originally, when I started up this game, it's been a year, so I'm like in my head I had no idea really what was going on or what was happening. So I'm caught up with the story, and I'm going on. We had just fought in Hornet bitch, the girl with the string. She was like she would go wah. I think her name was Hornet, right? And she was like real tough for me to beat. The bosses in this game are like, even the normal enemies, like even like the boss enemies, like I think you'll see it here. Like this guy's like a mini boss deal. There's like a ton of them scattered around. Oh no, I don't fight that one. There's one that I do fight coming up here, but I don't remember where it is. But yeah, no, just the mini bosses are crazy. There's like ones with shields and swords that you have to like correctly parry at the same time as doing shit. Here's a mini boss. I end up realizing how to fight him right away. He has a ranged attack and a melee attack. Hit him while he's doing the ranged, and then, you know, when he's doing the head thing, get away from him. So I try my best to kind of take him down here. He takes a lot of hits. He's like a health sponge, it looks like. So I'm trying to get as many hits as I can when I go in. And I try to heal here, which is probably a mistake. And then I try to dash past the goo, which is also a mistake. So I skip past this respawn because, you know, who needs to see me walking back to this man when I'm just going to be walking back to this man. I think the hardest part about this game is that it has that Dark Souls whenever you die, or Shovel Knight whenever you die you leave your shit behind, and that shit is your healing. That's how you heal. It's not like in Shovel Knight where you just use that shit to like buy stuff. No, this is your only source of healing, is the stuff that it takes away from you. So that's really tough of this game. Now I've been up here before. I think off screen I had traveled up here to figure out where to go, and this is there's like a bench over here. So my goal is to try and get to this bench, have a save point over here, so that way I can continue exploring to the right. There's also like a merchant dude here. It's like a merchant ant. When I had come here before, I had bought a fragile heart from him, which gives me 2 extra hit points. But it's fragile, so it breaks when you die, which I don't know if I'm okay with. Like 2 extra health sounds really good, but then when you die, it breaks. Like there's a lot of things that just kind of like are unexpected in this game. So I never know if like fighting something's going to be super worth my while. But yeah. Because I don't know. It's like do I want to equip that and risk having to pay money to repair it, or just save it for maybe like a tough boss or something, you know, and be like, all right, I'm not desperate. I'm desperate for health. I'm gonna do shit like that. So these guys are tough. I try to fight this guy. It's hard because you can't land behind them because they leave a poison trail. So what are you to do? The only point in which you can hurt them is when they jump like that. But it's hard to tell when they're gonna jump. Okay, unless the noises are the cues. Because like looking back at the footage now, it's like, all right, well maybe he makes the wow. Sounds like a mini Owen Wilson almost. The mini like wows are like him rolling straight, and then the wow is the jump. That's probably what it is. It's probably a sound cue thing. But I don't know. I'll have to see. The thing is, like, once we leave this area, like, the cool thing about this game is there's a whole bunch of different areas, and each of the different areas has different enemies in it. So it's like, why would you even like memorize and well, I guess you're in the area for a while. These guys are tough because their explosions are so big. Those wall guys, oh my goodness, dude. In my mind, like the entire time I'm debating whether or not to fight these things, because on one hand they not only give me healing power but also money. So there's like, do I want healing power and money, or do I want other shit? I keep pressing start instead of the map button, by the way, so if you see me pause the game on accident, that's why. I just like I'm like, oh, obviously the map's on the pause menu. No, it's on RB, because I'm using a controller. I tried using keyboard and mouse off screen while I was looking for places to go, but I did not like it at all in the slightest. Keyboard and mouse is not the way to go. Well, I mean, I don't know. It's like a flash game. It uses ZXC and the arrow keys, and I imagine that some of the other things are around ZX and C, like your dash, or your dash is on C, your attack is on Z, and X is something else. No, Z is jump, X is attack. So it's weird. It's weird. What I'm saying is that I like controller better. So these purple things, these purple lips, have eluded me for the longest time. I have no idea how they work. I don't know what's going on with them. And I figure, alright, well, if they're all over the place, then I need to figure out how they work, or I'm not going to do that. Or I'm not going to be able to do anything. And I just figured out that if you attack them, they burst into spores, and I thought, maybe I can use those to jump. Which should have been my first instinct, is to attack it instead of jump right directly on it. But no, my first instinct was to jump on those shrooms. And I thought they functioned like a Mario spring, like a Mario world spring, where you just have to hold jump. But no, they don't. They just you have to attack them. It's like a Rogue Legacy thing. You have to attack downward, so you can't attack straight and figure it out. You have to aim down and attack. And it's so hard to do. Also, there's that hornet bitch again. She's running away from me. So I think my decision is to follow her, but I see that there's a place that I've been down below. There she is, jumping away. I'm in a predicament here where I can't cross this water, and I can't jump high enough because it's just, I don't have a double jump or anything. So I have to go back, I think. I'm gonna expect this. Here ends Pilgrim's Way, Hollow's Nest, blah blah blah. Cool. So that way it's just ungoable, which is good. I like when places are clearly not traversable. You know what I'm saying? Because that eliminates that path. If a path is traversable, and is just too hard to traverse, that makes me worried because it's like, well, what if that's the way that I need to go? My one dilemma with video games is like secrets that are hidden behind like really hard puzzles, and then like actual ways that I'm supposed to go are like one and the same to me, because like I want to go that way because what if it's something important? But sometimes I just give up. Like there's a part right here, I believe. It's real hard, guys, because if you bounce before you get the sword thrust off, you don't get the high jump. You get a regular jump. So you have to like pre-fire your downward sword. Granted, I'm sure it's just because I'm mechanically weak right now because it's been a year since I played this game. Alright, so this takes me a long ass time. I'm just gonna skip that because I end up giving up on it. It's like a way up, and then there's enemies all the way up, and then to the left there's more enemies, and then you drop down to the beginning if you make the wrong step. I was just like, nope. So I left that. Ended up spending like 15-20 minutes trying to get up there, only to like get frustrated and leave. We'll lose technically too, but alright. So I gotta get used to these things. I don't know if this guy is friend or foe, and I see him bow, so I'm like, oh, he's obviously a friend. That was not the case. So he almost killed me. And I'm like, well, fuck. I could heal, but I don't notice that I can heal, so I'm gonna take on this guy. And end up killing him. So now I can end up healing all but 2 of my health. Which is good because too often am I at 1 to 2 health in games. Here's another one. Now I know how they work. It's in my head that I want to dash away from him, I think. So I think the strategy is just to attack dash. And then every so often he'll back up 2 steps, which dodges my attack, which throws me off a little bit. I have to figure out the timing between when he takes the steps back and when he doesn't take the steps back. It's just kind of something that I need to get in my head. Fighting 2 of these guys at the same time is going to be terrible. So I try to fight this thing first. That way I don't have to fight them at the same time. Heal up all of my health, which is good. And he's dead. Which is good. We have about 236 gold, which is really good for us because it means we can buy stuff at the shop, assuming that we can get to a shop anytime soon. I don't want to fight that guy, so I'm just going to go down. And try and fight this guy. These guys are really easy, by the way. Like, they just kind of like, you just have to dodge their attack once, and then they take like 3-4 seconds to reposition themselves for the attack. So the flying praying mantises are better than the ground mantises, because the ground mantises are fast. Like that double step back is just kind of insane as far as like fighting against it. But I'm fine. As long as I have a badge equipped right now that gives me more juice for fighting an enemy, so I'm never too worried about fighting things, because I'm always gonna have a decent amount of juice to top myself off, or at least regain at least two hit points. I'm gonna go down, try to get a free couple hits off. It's a 3 and done situation with these guys. I don't remember if it's a 3 and done with the sitting praying mantises. There's a sign for a bench here, so that's where I'm going. That's where I want to go. I want to sit down at a bench. Fly down, and there's water down there. Now I know. It's also a praying mantis, which I am not a fan of. Fly across because I do not want to die. Dying is such a pain in the ass in this game. It is such a pain in the ass. Unless you die on like the beaten path that you're traveling on, you need to go that way or back that way anyway. Oh my goodness! Like if you die in like a place that you do not want to go back to, it's terrible. But this is the bench. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I did end up playing past this, but I think this is a good place to stop and just kind of think about shit, you know? Because I think I have to go left next. There's like a little opening that was by that bench that I need to go into still. If you guys enjoyed this post-commentary Hollow Knight thing, or you'd rather me do it live, let me know, because you'll get my live reactions with live, but then with the post-commentary, there's probably going to be a lot more of me talking about random things that were going through my head, or talking about random things about the game, which is good because it's a flow of content, but it's also, I don't know, right? So let me know in the comments. If you can, leave a like or dislike. If there's a dislike on the video, I'll know that you guys just want me to do it live, which is good. If there's a like on the video, I'll know that you like the post commentary. Whatever. Let's say you don't feel like commenting. I hope to see you guys in the next episode of this. I plan on uploading as many as I can, and try and just like outright finish this game as much as I'm able to. Try to get past the bosses and not die as much. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you subscribe, if even just for a little bit. Peace out, you guys.